Good evening. Hello, everybody. Hello, Ray. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Turn the spooky things down. How are we doing? Did you have a good couple of hours? Did you get some noms in? I went and got KFC because I'm lazy. And I had the burger, and the baps were rock solid. I mean, I like rock solid baps now and again, but not on my Zinger Tower burger. You did get some noms in. Good. Hello, Kira. Hello. Rock baps. Excellent. Well, I'm just going to give you... You're having fajitas. Nice. I pronounced that properly. I didn't do the those two were kind of just like sitting chilling. Well, it's nice chilling. But I think now that now they've heard me talking to no one, I think they're getting expectant. Go scratch that. And more of the vegan carbonara you tooted yesterday. I missed the toot. There we go. Orko is now being a pest. Sit in your bag, Orko. Oh, and now you're being a pest, Snarf. Snarf bag. As it, you put some bags on the floor, and they're like, alright, we'll sit on these. And you won't be pests until I start streaming. Then you're a pest, aren't you? Yes. Snarf barf? Orko usually does the barfing. The trickiest thing is getting through enough sauerkraut to use the juice ROM. Oh, sauerkraut juice sounds wrong. I'm sure it's fantastically tasty. I mean, I have a weird relationship with food. But sauerkraut juice... That sounds terrible. That's coming from a man who will happily eat crisps. The listed ingredient is pork powder. It's got a zing to it. And I prefer to go citrus if I want a zing. And, you know, if we can make better jokes, I'd use myself for more zing. Love a zing. Love a zing. Alright. Let's play a video game. We spent 2 hours doing a lot of setup exposition and no choices. So hopefully we'll kick off now tonight, and we'll start getting a bit more branching, a little bit more choice, a little bit more interactivity. And maybe they retweeted it. TF Wright may join us. The creator of the game may join us. So best behaviour. Just be cool. Just, you know. Right. Load you. Where were we going? We were going to the bank. I know, a celeb and armist, eh? Hello, Basil. How you doing? Are not allowed to. What? You can always cadence. That's good behaviour. Be on best behaviour. Turtle power. Of course you're allowed to cadence. Right, so we were investigating a bank that had been taken. We gone cyberpunk. That's
this place
right.
Doesn't seem so bad.
Hello.
Although, I don't know what a bad bank would look like.
Evan, just be cool. Be cool. Just be cool. Hi, TF. How you doing? Welcome to chat. Hello. Thank you, TF. Welcome in. Thanks for popping in. Glad to be playing your game. I hope you didn't catch up on the VOD. There was a lot of boob lusting. But welcome in. How are you? We only did a couple of hours yesterday, and I talked shit a lot in between. So yeah, I'm not sure like if we're actually 2 hours into the game or not. And yes, everyone's a thirsty git. Holy jail. Anyway, we've been through all the. As you can see, my cat likes to help. Basil is apparently as pure as driven snow. I'll thirsty but very respectful, exactly. Anyway, right, yes, here we are. What would a bad bank look like? Well, the same as any other bank, way.
I mean, it's not like I expected to see a bunch of evil demons behind the counters.
Although there's a sneaky little one popped up there now.
Speak of the
hello.
Well, hi there. Welcome to... Oh, it's just you.
Lydia? What are you doing here?
I work here as a receptionist.
Huh. I'm actually a bit surprised to see you in a place like this. Didn't Jesus run the money changers out of the temple?
Zing.
You've read your Bible. Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Ugh, whatever.
I think the better question is, what are you doing here, Willow?
Wanted to get a checking account.
Excuse me?
I think we both know you aren't here to ask for a small business loan.
Oh, but what if we do want... Is there an option to take a small business loan in the game? Like, you take an option to take a small business loan, and then the game turns into a sim game. And you're like, oh, I'm trying to manage... Why am I trying to manage resources? This is meant to be a visual novel. A past friend once heckled Jehovah's Witnesses on Josette for a good hour with her encyclopedic Bible knowledge. Wow. Yes, we do quite like Willow, although she seems to have gone for British therapy of... No, best not to talk about it. Don't like Lydia so far.
As a socialist, you don't believe in money. Now, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Of course not. Do you even know what socialism is?
All I know is if it worked for the Russians, they'd have won the Cold War, right?
I don't think we are supposed to like Lydia.
Why don't you just go home right now? There's nothing here for someone like you.
I don't think we're meant to.
Hey, I have as much right to be here as anyone.
Actually, you don't. This building doesn't allow pets.
I am not a pet. Willow, shout that into her ear.
Actually, he's more like a...
Lydia, that's not how the Cold War worked. In this dissertation, I shall...
an emotional support animal.
Are you serious?
Still haven't answered my question, Willow.
Would either of you two be my emotional support? No, of course not. Just give me fuck off eyes.
Why are you here?
Because.
I'm investigating cyberpunk crimes for a big titty witch.
This bank is evil.
Or that.
You care so much for the homeless, Lydia? Well, this place is plotting to make people lose their homes.
What are you talking about?
Just finished dropping off my $5.
Now, spent a lot of the yesterday session going fuck off Avery because he was being rather annoying at first, and he's definitely stolen that jacket from his nan. I don't know, just but I think we're growing to like him. Current headcanon, egg. Humans are cats' emotional support animals. I'm definitely Snarf's emotional support animal. Huh? Can't afford a therapist, so you rip my arm to shreds. Yes, you big baby. Tired? Fuck me eyes. Wired? Fuck off eyes. Basil's master dissertation was about how the fall of the Soviet Union had little to nothing to do with socialism, and that the USSR wasn't ever really socialist anyway. Self-declared socialist countries really are. Also, self-declared people's republics. Headcanon what now? Egg. We were wondering if Avery might be an egg. What subject? Basil did masters in politics and international relations. And here you are, dicking around on twitch.tv, watching some fool play a visual novel. If you can't, please do, but if you can't, one of the mods, VIP TF, that will enable them to pop the link in. I think we were watching Gender Meowster play it. I think you were hanging around, and I was like, oh, that's a good game. Anyways, Rick, see you in a bit. Anyway, Avery, we're getting to like Avery, but it's that's definitely his nan's jacket, though. Definitely his nan's jacket. That link did not work. There you go. Hopefully, we'll VIP TF temporarily. I believe my VIP should be able to post links. Anyway, right. Avery's dropping off $5.
Lydia, hi. Nice to see you.
Hey, there you go. Two links, so if you don't like the first one, go for the second one, even though they're exactly the same. There you go. I think it's in... Is it on the sale? I think it might have a little sale reduction there, folks. Hopefully you still get a nice little cut from the sale. 8 unique plot paths. I know, well, I mean, like I say, we barely started. We haven't had a single tree decision yet. Oh, Basil... If that's Rick Astley, will drop your VIP status. If I click on that and that's Rick Astley. You prick.
If only Willow felt that way.
Right, okay. Oh, Lydia's still being a bitch.
Your friend was just explaining her theory that this proud financial institution is secretly evil.
I'm telling you, this company that you work for is nothing but robber barons.
Willow, you're letting your imagination run wild. I'm asking you to leave.
Fine. If you want to let the thieves rob the common people, then by all means, be my...
Oh.
Avery, let's...
Oh! Why are there always shootings in video novels?
We're robbing this place.
If this is Arcade Spirits all over again, why do people keep getting shot every time I do a visual novel? Rick there, the internet atheist. You still haven't answered the question. What about the money changers in the temple? Right, it's all gone a bit Grand Theft Auto. I mean, it escalated about as fast as the groundskeeper Wally, the axe murderer.
Nobody move, a blondie here gets her brains blown out.
Start dancing. I'm a terrible human being.
Some luck you've got, eh, Willow? Calling the bank a bunch of robbers, then the real bank robbers show up.
It is pretty ironic.
Don't you think?
Wait a minute. Oh my god. What if that wasn't just a coincidence? Did my powers accidentally bring these people here?
Willow, fireball time over here.
And now fireballs. Now we're talking magic.
If I try to use magic to fix things, and it goes bad again, it could get even worse.
Damn this concept of karma.
But if I don't do anything, and somebody gets hurt when I have the power to stop it.
Oh, finally a decision. Is it... Yes? Hello, Art. Did we say hello? Have you just popped in? I don't know, but... is this guy holding up the bank? Yes. Possibly with other people. My camera's off center. Hello. Okay. Abuse our powers or not? Abuse our powers or not? I mean, we could do chat polls. I haven't just got the mouse. Oh, wow. Mouse trapping. Send you Snarf, but all he'd do is just take the mouse to the bathroom and then go, whoa. If we fireball and accidentally get... Oh, well. Hopefully the only one. That's why it's easier to not play Lawful Good, much simpler to cast Magic Missile and let the dice fall as they may. I like Rick's thinking. It is my game, but I see there's a poll up already. So why not? Let's go. We got a poll up there. Thank you, Kathy. I know, what was it? 2 minutes? That's fine. We can talk shit for a couple of minutes. Maybe the dude is a scammer. Could be a toy. I mean, it could be. Can't see if it's got an orange tip or not. That sounds bad. If Lydia dies, surely it will be God's will. Oh, another test. Tests upon tests. Oof. The red eyes are slightly disturbing. Also, how they've got a well-fitting balaclava like nose. Like I've had ski masks and balaclavas before, and they just squish your nose. Red eyes swung Kathy's road. Oh, Kathy's a softie for someone with red eyes. Oh, it's a split decision. No, wait, hang on. Last minute vote of use magic. We're almost there. 52-48. 57-43 actually. But there we go. 57-43 with Kathy dropping in some channel points there. We're gonna try to disarm the robbers with our magic. Yes! That's why we've got magic powers. Go!
Okay, Willow, think. Can't just drop a fireball on their asses. That might set the whole building on fire.
But evil bank?
And I can't just make the robbers disappear. What's that going to look like? Better to just disarm them, right? But how? What's the simplest way to disarm a bad person with a gun?
Another person with a gun. American conservatives.
Remember the Kent State shootings? Protesters putting flowers into rifles. That's it. What if I replace all their bullets with flowers?
A fireball at the butt will bring a whole new meaning to Ring of Fire. Make their arms fall off, then they'll be armless. Ah! We're going to replace their bullets with flowers.
What the hell is this?
Unlock gallery, flower power. Oh no. Of course Avery's allergic. Oh, bless him.
Are you real robbers, or is this some sort of flower delivery prank?
And the Beatles will sue me? For what?
We're... God damn it! Let's get out of here!
Yes. Yeah, I've seen Yellow Submarine since I was a child, so I can't remember anything.
Hey, Willow, what kind of flowers are those?
Plumeria, I think. The same kind you get when you get laid in Hawaii.
What I'd give to get...
Shut up, Shadow.
Why are you asking, Avery?
Forgot you was a pervert.
You're not allergic, are you?
I'll be okay. Don't worry about me.
Avery's allergic? Oh, well, never mind. Okay, Kathy doesn't like Avery. Still. You've still not been won over.
Jess, please get my...
Oh no, don't kill Avery. Don't kill Avery.
Avery!
Don't kill Avery. This just because I used my magic ones.
Someone call 911!
Oh no, F's for Avery.
Willow,
Oh no, he's
it's
fine.
Good to see you.
Just give us some Benadryl.
But you didn't need to come all the way across town.
Yes, I did. You're my best friend. And Avery, I'm so sorry that...
You're so sorry about what?
It's my fault we went to the bank.
You couldn't have known what was going to happen.
Dang it, Kathy.
I guess that's true. I'm just sorry, okay?
Apologizing for nothing. Sounds like you're pulling into Avery.
I'm so sorry you didn't get shots.
Yeah, I guess so. You're going to be okay, right?
Yeah. Well, probably yeah.
Probably.
They said I had some kind of bad reaction to the brand of epinephrine they used. It had a bad reaction to my liver.
What?
I mean, my liver had a bad... You get it.
What? Your liver?
Hey, it's probably nothing serious.
Let's see. Bullet to the face or a faceload of pollen and a lifetime of liver disease.
Don't worry about me, Willow. Just go home and get some rest.
Okay. If you say so, Avery.
So, your sidekick gonna be alright?
Sidekick? Sidekick? That's you!
And you should feel bad, Kathy. It's alright, they are fictional people. We're allowed to have complicated feelings about them.
Avery's my best friend. And it's your fault he got hurt. It was your advice that I took.
No. I asked you to drop a fireball, remember? Not poison flowers.
They weren't poisonous. They were...
It's fine, just pixels. It's fine.
Look, if flowers were so deadly, just think how many people could have been hurt by a real fireball.
Maybe just Lydia, if you concentrated hard enough. I don't remember getting crushed to death by that tree branch now, did I?
No, I guess not. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I wanted to help people. What's the point of having powers if they're going to be so destructive? What's the point of being special
If you're just gonna be a wicked witch.
Yeah. I have a favorite poem for this kind of day. Life's a bitch and then you die.
Classic.
Fuck the world. Let's get high.
Oh, I like the little twist on it. Art, poetry. But that is quality back of the bathroom toilet door poetry. That is. Kathy be high. Life was being a bitch, and then I got high. It is good stall reading. It reminds me of there's a Dimitri Martin joke where he goes, I sat in the bathroom stall, I looked up and I see someone written on the back of the door, Metallica rules. And someone else has written, Metallica sucks. And someone else has written, you suck. And someone else has written, no, you suck. And I thought, a lot of people shit with pens. I always wonder why folks are prepared. I know, right? There's a second part of that joke where I was like, I was wishing I had a pen right then, because Toy Story 2 was pretty okay.
That's just what someone with your powers needs of you psychedelics, right?
Yep.
I guess.
Oh no, let's have the mind-bending drugs and magic. Let's cause chaos.
Now me, on the other hand, well, no danger in giving me a little catnip, right?
If I've got to be sober, so do you.
You're no fun.
Lydia, what are you doing here?
Nightbot told us to save a little while back and we didn't save. Let's put a save there. So we're either side of decisions.
Same as you, of course. Just wanted to check in on Avery.
Avery's my friend, not yours. Why are you really here?
Do you really have to attach some nefarious agenda to everything I do, Willow?
Yep.
First, you say my bank is evil. Now you think I can't have a simple visit with a friend without having some ulterior motive?
No, I'm just a little jumpy lately. You know, from everything that's happened.
To be fair, for a while, Basil used to walk around with a Sharpie in their pocket because there was a spate of neo-fascist conspiracy bots getting stuck to local lampposts. Good stuff. I have done that before with with some bollock stickers. Just scribble over them. Carrying stick cover up BS when you see it. That's good. I did some minor vandalisms with a bunch of trans rights stickers that I got off Shandon, and put one on the bus stop at the bottom of my road, and it had gone within a couple of days. And I was, boo. Hopefully, some of them still survive. I did put some of them down towards the sort of like the gay quarter of town, so hopefully some of them survived. Get some fascist stickers around by Arts, but no pens to peel off what I could. Careful with the peel offs. I know it's a little bit mythologized, but there are allegations of sometimes razor blades being behind you scrape and you get the razor blade. So just be careful. Yes, yes, it's probably largely an urban myth, but Sharpie definitely safer. So some trans-flag pedestrian crossings are in London. Cool. When I was doing my Christmas shop, I walked past the Pride flag zebra crossing. I was like, yay! I should take a picture and post it on the internet to make Gammons angry. Margaret! Anyway, Willow's being kind of serious.
So, you can't really judge me for being a little suspicious, okay?
Of course not. It was a miracle you even got out of bed today. Bless your heart.
Well, yeah, that might have been a meteor.
Is that supposed to be some kind of...
Gotta run now. Church is in a few minutes, hun.
Okay, first things first. What the hell was Lydia doing in your room?
Wishing me a speedy recovery? Why?
The world doesn't make sense anymore. Fuck. Do I really owe Lydia an apology?
Kathy decided they're fucking. It wasn't a speedy recovery. It was a happy ending. Oh, Frankfurt has a few gay traffic lights. Is it the actual lights that are gay, or is it just the crossings or something? Because I'm not sure how dangerous it would be to have the lights in pride flag colours that were kind of close. The lesbian flag is kind of hues of pink. But you could use a red light, but I don't know about. There's not a good green one, is there? No. As in traffic lights, instead of one green red person, there are two equally gendered figures. That's cute. Some tourists have gone to the trouble making twee wooden signs about prisons and tied them to lampposts, which it does make it really easy to untie them and eat them. Points for effort of making some wooden signs, but minus 10 million points for being turfs. Abolish prisons. It's an option. They're not necessarily... Well, they're obsessed about prisons, but then they can only talk about one prisoner. There's only one case that backs them up. Anyway, right, are we going to... Do we have to apologise to Lydia? Is that an option we're going to have to choose? And is everyone just going to say no?
Oh, and...
And what?
She brought over a form to sign from the bank. Liability thing, she said.
Ha ha! I knew it.
Let me see that. Agreement to forgo claims of compensation? Oh, I knew it! I knew it! She came in here and forced her pen into the hand of an injured man and...
No, Willow, none of that is right. I signed it of my own free will, okay?
What? Why?
It wasn't their fault they had a robbery, was it?
I guess not. It was probably mine.
I'm not sure about that bit. The hay fever thing, yes. I'll say if you can't stay on straight, just torture and or kill him. Yeah, it's generally a pretty good fast tactic. As in, you've not, in any circumstances, got to hand it to him. Oh my god, every year there's a top 2,000 song countdown in the Netherlands. Top 2,000? Did you accidentally a zero there, Art? And there's a live feed of the DJ. This year they have someone signing the songs, and the current one is Master of Puppets. Oh. Please, please try and clip that somehow. And what did they resign? A legal thing to say that you can't sue the bank. Why are there flowers in his hospital room if he's allergic as hell? I think it's specific flowers. It's specific pollen. I'm an incredibly gullible idiot. Yeah, that's a possibility. Liability waiver, that's the word. Thank you, Basil. It starts after Christmas and goes, right, okay. I thought it was... we did the top 200. That could take a day's worth of programming. I was like, 2,000? What? Yeah, okay. Makes a bit more sense. Remember that radio station that went rogue and just played Rage Against the Machine repeat for 2 days? I do not remember that. At all. I do remember when Rage Against the Machine's Killing in the Name first made it into the top 40. It was at a point in my life when I still listened to the top 40. And I was over a friend's and we were listening to the top 40. He may or may not have been doing the whole record it onto tape and sort of try and pause the Nicky Campbell bits out. And then this thing comes on, we're just wow, what's this? It was pretty cool. Rocking. And then all of a sudden, this bloke starts screaming, "Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me!" And we're like, this is amazing! I was just, yeah, it got to the top 40. They didn't realise. And I'm like, okay, yeah, fine, put it on. Following week, it went up the charts. Beep you, I won't do what you tell me. Beep you. Cowards. That was it. For whatever reason, they've been taken over and moved to a new format. They just play Killing the Name over and over and over and over. Oh, right, like an Alan Partridge Alpha Papa type thing, but with Killing in the Name. I mean, if you were gonna play a song on repeat that had a lot of fucks in it, why not Super Furry Animals? A Man Don't Give a Fuck. You know they don't give a fuck about anybody else. Do you see Gender Meow stream? This game's all new. No, I was hanging about in the Gender Meow stream, TF. So I do remember bits of it, but not enough to go, oh, well, that's spoiled now. So I probably might even have bought it on the same day we were watching it on Meowster stream. And the top last Tim Minchin's Pope song. Oh, Basil. Brilliant. But yeah, I bought it at the time, and then when I was looking for a new game the other day, I was like, oh, this one, yes. The main thing, they were refusing to acknowledge that they were doing it, so the current song banner was just regular songs, people were requesting other songs, etc. Excellent. Were they still running like adverts and news breaks? Did they like sort of like finish a song? Bow, 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 bow. The time is 9:28. You're listening to whatever station this is, and now time for the news and weather with John. And that's your weather report for today.
You look a little tired, Willow. Did you get a good sleep?
Did I get a good sleep? Who cares?
Well, I care.
Well, I wasn't the one who almost died.
You don't have to make it sound so dramatic.
So, you got a clean bill of health then?
Yeah, I'm fine, Willow.
I knew you'd pull through. Hey, why do you look like that?
It look like what?
I know that face, Avery. Spill.
Shagging Lydia.
Willow.
Shagging Lydia.
They're saying the problem with my liver wasn't from the drugs. They're saying I have fetal alcohol syndrome. My mom not only abandoned me, she drank while pregnant, apparently.
Oh, yikes.
Fuck. What a bitch!
Don't say that. I don't know what her circumstances were.
She nearly killed you, and you want to defend her?
Even if she gave me up, she's the only mom I ever had. Willow, I can't just...
Okay, fine. But you're healthy, right?
Kathy, on the plus side, we're off the hook. Well, that showed at some point earlier. I mean, maybe I know. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, of course.
Great. Let's go.
Diva.
Sure, just let me grab my... nothing. I'll pick it up later.
Your what?
You don't have to apologise about dark humour. We all like a bit dark humour now and again. We know you're not going to push a line into fucking Ricky Gervais-esque territory.
Avery.
My prescription.
Pills? I thought you said you were fine.
I am. I mean, it's for the liver, you know.
Oh, right. So, after you take the pills, you'll be all better?
Yeah, of course. Totally. Well, even with the pills, they said I might run into problems later down the line. People with my kind of damage don't usually live past 50.
I'll give you my liver!
See, this is why I didn't want to talk about it.
Foreshadowing. Dun 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 dun. Also, thank you. Thank you, Nightbot.
Willow, that's exceedingly generous of you, but
No, it's not. Cut me open right here. I'm sure I've got liver to spare. Being a vegan, it's gotta be, like, extra good, right?
I sense a future conflict with regards to using power.
We're not the same blood type, Willow.
Oh, fuck. Look, we'll put you on the donor list then, okay? And...
It's going to be said, you're going to be really good friends if you know each other's blood types. Why does he know a blood type? It's either a really deep, close friendship that maybe none of us have ever had, or he's a weird stalker. I'm gonna go with really strong friendship, pivoting into a vampire story. Kathy doesn't even know her blood type. I'm not sure. I don't think I know mine. It's that weird thing that your mum knows for some reason. Like, I mean, often because you probably fell as a kid or something. But yeah, I don't know. What's my blood type? Nightbot, what's your blood type? Right now it says because Red Cross sent me stop sending him letters about it. Dear Rick, did you know you had a blood type? They usually check when you're born. Okay. Is it on our birth certificates? I think I've actually got mine here. Let's see. New genders are dropping. Like, forget gender, let's have blood type. I mean, imagine if we divided society by blood type the way we've divided society by gender. It would be fucking ridiculous, wouldn't it? Crap in the metal tin. And I think it's in the Polly pocket of important shit. Hi, Orky. She's 6 months post any sort of op. Same tattoo, so don't blood tox myself. I know. Right, hang on. Where is it? There you go. There's my passport photo for what that's worth. Have a little chuckle at that. Alright, now I was after this. People are actually discriminating against the anthem for blood type that's believed as lesser. Oh my, yes. Oh yeah, that is a bit of a thing, because they put the blood types on the characters in the book for Final Fantasy VII. Alright, let's have a look here. Certified copy of an entry pursuant to the Births and Deaths Registration Act 1953. Oh, the County of West Glamorgan doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. They do not have my blood type on here. Nope, my blood type is not on there. Sucks to be me, I guess. Oh no, broke the lock on my zippy thing. Right, no, there we go. Fixed it. Fixed it! Let's leave that out. And maybe I had no blood upon birth. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I had to be pumped full of blood at the age of 6. Right, Kira has redeemed Streamy Dreamies. This is the point in the stream where we get the little arseholes. Hi. This could have been your chance for a draw, Snarf, but you fucked it earlier, didn't you? You fucked it earlier. A signed vampire at birth. For those who don't know, this is Orko. He's a prick. He's very, very food orientated. There you go. And then over here, this is Snarf. Snarf has anxiety issues. Orko will bully Snarf off the biscuits, so we had a running competition which Snarf is losing. And will not lose. Will not be able to draw even. But here they are, the Catos. I may or may not have given Orko fewer, but he's certainly wolfing them up. Like a little pig. Like there's no more Drimmies. Snarf's usually a little bit more patient. Why are you getting surprised by books, Snarf? That's a bookshelf over there. There's nothing there but books. What are you getting shocked at? Copy of Simon Singh's Fermat's Last Theorem. Does maths surprise you that much? He is a poor nervous thing. And he has a good reason to be nervous, because someone's going to start stalking him now. Sitting there. Watching over him. He's got 2 more biscuits and a sliver. There is a sliver. Tiniest sliver. Oh, Snarf! There's a little sliver there. Snarf, what's that? That is a bit of biscuit, Snarf. I fed him the sliver. He ate it. Does the sliver count? Snarf the sliver giver. We're going to allow it. So that is the Snarf win. You didn't draw though, did you? 30-28. It could have been 29 all, Snarf. But you fucked it, didn't you? Well, there we go. They're just gonna. Yes, you baby. Bath time now, isn't it? Bath time and game time for us. Where these two are having deep, serious conversations about how, like someone's got a chronic liver condition, might not live past the age of 50, and we're just like, oh, let's give the cats biscuits. Orko's looking indignantly at Snarf. I mean, indignant is how both of them look quite often. Snarf had a great indignant look the other day. Hang on, right? I might get a mute for this and demonetized off YouTube. Oh, boo-hoo. We're searching for the lovely eggs. I already did a swear, which sounds like it's enough with their latest changes, or what? YouTube. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in this for a hustle. Anyway, right, so I was playing this song and Snarf did a look. The look Snarf made.
Tyrannosaurus Rex for Christmas.
That's all I'm playing on that song. What the fuck is it? It's the lovely eggs. And, yeah, at the point where she does that first little scream, Snarf just went, "Rrr." Do link it. I will put that in the Discord afterwards. Not the wanking walrus. No. Not the wanking walrus. A wanking walrus. Give me a wang. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, right. Serious discussions about livers.
Look at you, Willow, so determined to fix the future.
Oh, walrus update. Pop in chat then.
That surprises you?
Seems like just yesterday you were saying you didn't want to be ruled by fear of what might come tomorrow.
He's been designated as a healthy young male. Yes, we noticed.
That was different.
Why? How?
And then making sure he's not disturbed. So that maybe when he's done, he'll have a nap and then scoot off somewhere.
It just was, okay? What am I? On trial here?
I didn't mean to upset you, Willow.
No, you didn't. I've just got a lot going on right now, okay?
Wanna talk about it?
Some other time. You've got enough on your plate. Now let's go get your pills.
Are you making puns about the band Disturbed with the hot? I don't get the hot for humans. Got it bad, got it bad, got it bad. He's hot for humans. Oh, hang on, wait. No, you were trying to link it back to... He's hot for humans, bum bum. Oh, Van Halen, hot for teachers. That's Van Halen's hot for teachers, yes. I haven't listened to Van Halen in years either. I don't have much of a one for Van Halen, a little bit too guitar wank.
So, everything worked out.
No. Avery's liver is shot, apparently.
Those flowers killed his liver?
No, it was messed up before that.
So that means not your fault, right?
That's the important thing.
I guess not. No. They just discovered the damage after he came in.
Then presto, no more feeling guilty, right? Matter of fact, you did him a favour, letting him know what's going on in there.
I don't know if it's fair to look at it like that.
Sure it is. Everything's fine. We can go right back to kicking ours and taking names.
That does sound pretty good. All right, you've convinced me. Let's roll.
But I didn't know about it. I just thought it was allergies.
Avery, what's wrong?
They're saying since my fetal alcohol syndrome was since birth, it's a pre-existing condition.
Oh, fuckers.
They're not going to cover my prescription.
They're not? Oh, those blood-sucking capitalist scum. Can you afford it?
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem.
Well, that's a relief. How much?
A little higher than my rent.
Medicine should never be higher than someone's rent. It's ridiculous. Fuck the US healthcare system. Like, okay, here in England, there's what's the maximum that an employed person should pay on a prescription? Like £7, something like that, I don't know. Like, maybe that, but again, that's for employed people. In Wales, it's completely free. £9.80-ish. That feels a lot. But the fucking US healthcare system, ridiculous, cruel, and it's not a fucking insurance model. Healthcare is healthcare is not insurance as a business. Healthcare is about insurance in case you get ill, not insurance as a business. £9.80-ish every 4 weeks. Kathy. Yeah, and like, particularly those with repeat prescriptions, there should, also be things like, I don't mind small fees for things like that. Like, if we're talking an insurance model, you pay an excess on your insurance, usually. So if the tax I pay to put into the healthcare system is insurance, should I need to use it, I don't mind paying the excess of a small amount for a prescription. But, there should be children, unemployed, old age pensioners, maybe those on benefit, receiving benefits, what have you. And I think people with repeat prescriptions should have, repeat prescription free. Yeah, free. Why not? I mean, healthcare should be free, but I don't mind the small little charge type things there, as long as there are subsidies. But the US system, fucking hell. Kira's stream jam don't have to pay prescriptions, but there's a reason for that, and it sucks. You don't have to share if you don't want, Kira. Tax Amazon Google and make it free. I know, that would be good, wouldn't it? Like, if people paid their tax. And you wouldn't have medicine that costs more than your rent, which I'm sure a lot of you can complain about rent as is.
Then how can you possibly afford it?
Stop giving the military so much goddamn money and make healthcare free. That's a plan.
I just didn't want you to have to worry, Willow. This isn't your problem to fix.
Oh, yes it is. Tanya said I've got the power to stop suffering. And I've got to find a way to responsibly use it.
Uh-oh.
If I used my powers, maybe I could just heal Avery's liver completely. Then he wouldn't need the pills or a transplant.
Uh-oh.
But using my powers is always risky. Especially such a big spell.
£9.35 in the UK. £9.35 in the UK to get prescription. And that would be, if there are multiple items on the prescription, that £9.35 covers them all. Seems a bit steep. It's been a while since I've had to get a prescription. Maybe practice a bit before going in with a liver surgery. What if we used our powers to give ourselves the knowledge to do liver surgery? We can't monkey's paw that, can we? NHS prepayments definitely make life a bit easier if you need regular stuff. It's still a decent chunk of money. Yeah, I mean, like, that £10 every 4 weeks could be tight for those on lower wage. What are our magic rules here? I mean, nobody's told us really what the rules are. Vaguely based on a kind of monkey's paw-esque karma. Like, you, it's not like you, because you didn't specifically say anything about zombie turkeys. It's not that the turkey's a little dry. It's that you have the turkey club sandwich and your house starts burning down. Avery's face does say a lot. Guy's like, fuck it, give me the monkey's paw, Homer. I want a zombie turkey. Gobble, gobble.
What about a smaller spell? I could try to change the information on the insurance form. That's technically stealing, but fuck those insurance bastards. They ought to cover him.
I do like this line of thinking. The monkey's paw is not vegan. I will not make a wish. That is an absolutely fair point, Kira. What if the monkey's paw... What if the monkey's paw was obtained ethically? With the faux leather monkey's paw, yes. What if the monkey, because they're smart creatures, and after a bit of learning about the notion of consent, what if the monkey gave their consent for their paw to be used for occult uses, for occult wish-granting uses? Is that ethical in a vegan framework? If the creature can give consent, we're getting into the Arcturan Mega Cow now. No, it's not the Arcturan Mega Cow. It was the Arcturan Mega Donkey. But you know, the restaurant at the end of the universe. I think with Peter Davison. We're earing to vegan cannibalism. Does Peter Davison play the monkey by example? Thank you, Kira. Kira's picking up what I'm putting down. Yes, Kathy's put that on a donor card. Yes, you may use my hand for cursed artifacts. A hand of glory is rather different. Well, that's what Lydia was doing earlier. An Emilian Major Cow. Thank you, Basil.
Or maybe I just don't use my powers at all. I could ask Avery to move in with me. Then he wouldn't need to pay rent, and he could afford the pills.
That's a really sensible plan. Okay. We've got another choice, folks. Are we going to do a poll? Let's do a poll. I'm tappa-tapping the poll. Yeah, you can hear me tappa-tapping the poll. I'm just trying to be funny about it. Oh, that's not particularly funny, but there you go. Let's put it for a minute. Go. Oh, it's because I put a swear in there, isn't it? You can't put swears. You can't put swears. You can't put the F word in that. Or do you? Is it not? Oh, it's not the swears. It's the word fraud. Are we not allowed to say fraud? What are you doing? Is it the F? No, don't do that. Ah, no, what's going on now? Why is my keyboard not working? Wow. I can't even put F this up. Fraud, I mean shenanigans! How do we fuck this up? Do we heal Avery? Do we commit insurance fraud? Or do we become the odd couple? Frodo. Frood? By coincidence, Basil, the Hitchhiker's Wiki page of obscure characters open. I think you keep the Basil name just roller derby, trying to find inspiration for alternatives. Where there's always eccentric Do a retake? Well, live, pal. Commit Hoopy Insurance Frood. Love it. Nice one. Yeah, Eccentrica Gulumbits, the triple-breasted whore of Eroticon 6. Magic, illegality, or cohabitation. We're committing insurance fraud with magic. Magic Tipex. How does Brian Frood manage?
Changing a few forms? What's the worst that could happen?
Oh, it was a quick one, Art. Sorry. It's not always great at flashing bowls up. But every venturing party needs a healer.
I'm just making sure the insurance company does the right thing anyway. Hey, I think my friend here is covered. check the forms again.
I didn't like that there was a bit of an Inception boo there. That's... What's the monkey's paw done?
Oh, I see. I guess I've read it wrong at first. My mistake. Here you are, sir.
It's a sliding doors noise.
I'm...
You know, I like time travel movies, but I've never seen sliding doors. I know it's not time travel, it's kind of parallel thing. Shut up.
Thanks. Willow, I could have sworn...
Don't worry about it, Avery.
You what?
I think because I put it in with stuff like Four Weddings and Love Actually, those
I just fixed the forms.
Brit
No big
rom-coms
deal,
that I'm not fussed about. Rewind. When the crowd say ball, select that. Rewind.
Willow, you can't just...
Oh, I'm supposed to fight a greedy bank, but not a greedy insurance company? What's the big deal, Shadow?
Willow, they're gonna...
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. I don't know how this could have happened.
Slow down, buddy. What's going on?
They're saying the forms I handed in for my insurance don't match their records. They call the police.
It's a civil matter, not a criminal matter. They're just throwing bollocks at you. I'm not a lawyer. Art Love Four Weddings that came out, but Annie McDowell was awful in it. Fair enough. Oh wait, I did see The Boat That Rocked. I think that's in... You probably put that in that Brit rom-com thing. I don't really remember much of it. It was a slapdash spell, wasn't it? It's not just the paperwork. There's this thing called computers. Well, they use the computers. So when Willow asked, what's the worst that could happen, we're now in the finding out stage. Oh, yeah. That's the moral of this game so far, isn't it? Fuck around and find out.
They think I forged the documents.
Oh shit.
Oh, we missed a bit of audio there, but Shadow there. Nice one. What spell are you going to use to get out of this one? That's my impression of Shadow.
I did it.
What?
I changed the forms.
How?
I'm really good at forgery.
It's not important. I just wanted you to...
That's nice of you, Willow, but I could go to jail.
No, you won't. I'm confessing. I did it, and I should pay the consequences.
So what we do is, we go into the police, and we try a Jedi mind trick. What could possibly go wrong?
I didn't mean that, Willow. Willow, please, don't go.
I don't have a choice anymore, Avery.
But, Willow, you're my best friend. I'd take a bullet for you.
We had enough of that in Arcade Spirits. Don't let that be foreshadowing.
You very nearly did.
Yeah.
Avery, I love you like a brother, but I can't put you in danger again. This is for the best.
Is this a game over because the cops interfered in a civil matter? That would be a bad ending.
Ugh, no reading my rights? No judge?
How bad would the ending be that everything collapses because cops interfered in a civil matter versus...
Food poisoning? All I know is I made myself a sandwich and it didn't agree with me.
Yeah, I got to press the button. But wow, they've just... I mean, cops be cops, right? Just walk in and go, I did the crime, fine, throw her in the cell. Right, can we make out any of this graffiti? And does it have life's a bitch and then you die? So fuck it all, let's go get high. Or any good phone numbers? Yeah, okay.
No one phone call? Ugh, what the hell's going on?
Willow, you should always check up on your rights before you go to the police station. Teleport out there. That's a good one. Hey, so we do the Dark Terror Escape Rampage now. Terminator meets Carrie style. Oh, wow. I like that idea. And yeah, there's no way it would happen. She's young, she's white. She'd just be left in an interview room. Not thrown into this cell, which has a rat. Will probably start talking to us.
Maybe I can just teleport myself home.
Oh, hey, points for Kathy.
Wait a minute. Why aren't my powers working?
Willow, aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
All right. Easy now, folks. I know what you like. Easy now. Ah, TF with the law. Willow's biracial. She's part Native Hawaiian. Cool. Sensible thing to do here is await professional legal advice. But no, we're doing Dark Willow. But she is very clearly lefty. Oh, yes. Boob devil. There we go. Kira's having a moment. Normally Kira's moments on this screen are shouting at her computer. DJ, what are you doing this over there? But then occasionally we get booby demons, thick booby demons, and Kira just flops.
Who the hell are you? And how do you know my name?
They told me I had a new cellmate coming named Willow. I can only assume that you must be her.
Not sure if it's been said in game yet. So we got we know about her parents' death when they were taking a flight to Hawaii. Yeah, I don't think it was it'd been particularly clear that either one were Hawaiian. Spare my humble, miserable existence, infernal mistress. The lot of you.
You can call me Zarcy.
Now you put a name to the face.
I'll save you the time. Are you wondering what I am? I'm a succubus, sweetie.
Weren't we talking about succubuses earlier? That was this afternoon stream, wasn't it?
A succubus?
A demon of seduction, with powers from the fiery pits of hell itself.
Wait, so hell is real?
Yes, of course it is. And this is surprising to you? Haven't you been to church?
I kind of stopped going to church and believing in all that stuff.
Oh, really? You know, there's nothing more satisfying than taking a leap of faith.
Make your own leap puns. I'm making them.
Well, okay. Maybe one or two things.
Hey!
No offense, but I don't really care to talk theology. We've got to figure out how to escape.
Leap of filth. We made another decision, so I'm going to pop a little save in there. So we never jump about if we want to.
An escape? Why didn't I think of that? Oh, how delightfully naive you are. There's a dampening field. Eliminates your magic and mine.
What's this Star Trek shit?
Can't we fight back against it somehow?
Are you saying the police chief's a magic user?
Hardly. We're about as helpless as a couple of schoolgirls in the ocean, trying to fight off the advances of a giant randy octopus.
That's a good line. What were they funding the police back then? Magic user that can defeat an actual Hellbeast. Denticles, denticles. I can't be asked to try and find that hat. Can't be able to try and I've got to try and find a lot of things in this room.
So we can't do much. Except, you know, try and make the most of it.
Well, I try to scrub my mind of that image.
Oh, Willow.
Do you know why we're here?
Oh, I know exactly why we're here.
Are you going to tell me?
Maybe. Maybe not.
Oh, good grief.
I mean, come on, Willow. She's mentioned tentacles. She's down to fuck.
Information for information. A little deal with the devil, as it were.
The cell is a bit of mood killer. Oh, Kathy wanting her romantic dates with demonic hellbeast dominatrix.
Why not tell me a bit about yourself first?
Oh, all right. Maybe we are doing a date then. Look, I said you're going to get to... I said you're going to get Noah first. Yeah, no, that's fine. What if she was offering mine carts, though? Can't get in the mood with all the mould. Yeah, fair. Okay, so do we use the ketchup and play dead? Hide in the bed so the guard couldn't find you? Poison hungry guard, rotten rations? I mean, there's enough to choose from around here.
Fine, whatever. What do you want to know?
When you shower, what's the last area you wash?
My hair.
Well, why the hell would you want to know that? Are we going to have to shower together or something?
The minecart dream's just fantastically bizarre.
Only in my imagination, sadly. I just want a mental image that pleases me. Which part of you holds on to its naughty grime the longest?
Jesus, Sassy.
That's none of your business.
Fine. I didn't really care anyway. I just wanted to see if you made a cute face when you're shy.
It's true. Never wash my brain. That's why it's so filthy.
And for the record, it's so sweet my fangs are getting cavities.
Arse last. Only Kathy could do it in Nucktats.
There. That wasn't so bad, was it?
So why are we here? Hey, you promised.
And do you really trust a succubus to keep her word?
Oh, you sneaksy tricksy.
Your naivete is so strong, it's almost alluring.
Diva.
You should have insisted I tell you first.
But...
Don't worry, I'll tell you. But only because it's what I want to do. We're not in jail for breaking the law.
Breaking the law, breaking the law.
We're more like political prisoners.
I don't do politics.
That's not really up to you to decide, is it?
You want succubus? I succubus. You want blowibus? I blowibus.
Oh, thank you for reminding me of that terrible game. Why is it so highly rated? It's so annoying as piss. Douglas Adams was a hack, really. That's a deep cut. It was like the fourth ever game we played on here. I've even got Basil. Yep, one of the very first. Slip slot and bottom, but I bought the fucking big box game. Was it after Discworld? I thought it was before Discworld. But yeah, I bought the big box game and then found out it was on sale on GOG. And there was a lot of faffing with it. I've also got the novelisation over there. And Rick pointing out, I don't do politics. You keep yelling about capitalist pigs. How is that not political? Yes, I know. Hadn't seen her on back in the day. Long gone. She ended up buying it on Steam too. We got so frustrated. We just went through the how-to book, the guidebook that's included in the big box. It's also got the 3D glasses. Novel's great, except for, or especially for, the Terry Jones news in the inside back cover. I know. I've got, I say quite a few. I've got 2 novelizations of video games, which is probably 2 more than many people. The other one, we were going to do that over Christmas, weren't we? We were going to have a DJ Reed's Gabriel Knight Sins of the Fathers by Jane Jensen. Talking of books, because they're just to hand, did you see my Christmas presents? How cool are they? Maybe for Valentine's. Oh, yes. Valentine's Day special. Anyway, right, we're trying to escape. We're political prisoners or something.
We're here because of the One Right Way organization.
Oh, them again.
ORW for short.
I've heard that name before. They're the ones that bought the bank, right?
Yes. And they don't take too kindly to witches. I'm afraid you've been declared an undesirable.
I'm undesirable?
Well, not in my book.
Thank you?
Thank you for what? For noticing you? It wasn't deliberate. It just comes naturally to me. Especially when I'm stuck with someone as gorgeous as you.
You just called us political prisoners, and you want to flirt with me?
I mean, is there another time?
I never know which breath will be my last. I can't let a single one go to waste.
But why are we in so much danger in the first place?
It's less flattering if you fancy everyone's succubus.
We're problematic. We don't fit their vision of what the world should look like. If they had it their way, it would be all angels and rainbows and joy all the time.
I mean, that sounds all right. Which part of the word succubus is Willow having trouble understanding?
That's a little lame, but it doesn't sound so bad, right?
Oh, you must be joking. It would be hell on earth.
From your perspective, wouldn't that be, like, a good thing?
Totally on board with Alice's way here. Fair enough. Are we talking biblically accurate angels? Yeah, I'm not afraid. Eyes everywhere. Wheels within wheels. Oh, God. What's that fucking Nick Cage film? So, we do Sci-Fi Sunday, and we're always, like, looking through all the streaming services, see what we've got, what we could be watching. Is it Knowing, I think? There's a Nicolas Cage film that we just started watching, and then it just basically turned into the Book of Ezekiel, and it was just like, oh, this is really fucking... You've just wrapped up Alien... You've done Ancient Aliens, but biblically. And they had, like, wheels within wheels and bullshit like that. I was just like, oh... This is just Christian propaganda. We watched Christian propaganda and thought it was sci-fi. Boo, cheated.
Touché. I just felt a shiver. And speaking of hell, you said you stopped believing in God, right? Why?
I told you. I don't want to get into all that God stuff.
No, you said you weren't political.
Let me guess.
Although in America, it's the same thing. Yay!
Was it the loss of someone you loved?
Oh, don't start getting into that. You demon.
Let me put it into terms you might understand. Imagine I offered to consume the memories of your dearly departed, to ease your pain. Would you be interested?
Of course not!
But why?
Because to forget they ever existed would be worse than their death. I want to remember. even if it makes me feel sad.
No, that's...
Exactly. Pleasure is always worth the price of pain.
Damn you, you hell-raising succubus demon, you. The Bing Bong Conundrum. As opposed to the Big Bong Conundrum, which is, should I take another hit? And in my case, the answer is always no. Never offer me a bong. My throat is the weakest thing in the world, and I might even get as far as throwing up. Same if you offer me shots. If you offer me a shot, it's your shirt that's getting the vomit down. That's all I'm saying.
The fact that you and I know that we're prepared to pay pleasure's price, that makes us dangerous.
I hardly think we're in the same league. I mean, I just started being a witch. Meanwhile, you're,
Cat got your tongue? Not to worry. I know exactly what's having so much trouble tumbling out of your luscious lips.
It's a good thing this is a demon. Because if this were like some middle-aged bloke, this would be wrong, right?
You think you're better than me.
I didn't say that.
But you're thinking it, aren't you?
You said you're a demon from hell. Like, what else am I supposed to be thinking over here?
It's only natural to be afraid of me, dearie. But that'll change when I expose myself to you.
You're already in prison. Don't add more charges to the sheet.
What? What are you going to do?
Tell you my life story. What did you think I was going to do?
Nothing.
That was a little hopeful, nervous titter, wasn't it?
If you say so.
Oh, go on. Just draw a curtain. Nobody. There appears to be nobody watching, and you're in the dingiest cell. Put the mattress up against the door, and then there you go.
So, are you interested in the story?
Oh, story. Yeah, story. Right, before we do stories, Sean Nightbot just told me to save.
Whatever. It's not like I have anything better to do here.
Story.
I wasn't always in the surface of hell. Actually, I used to be on the other side.
No, Willow hasn't given us much sign of any sex. Right? This is, so far, the most sexual character. And we've had big boob witches. It wasn't particularly sexual, just big boobs. This is definitely our first overtly sexual character.
You were an angel?
Not quite, dearie. I was a nun.
Ooh, fave characters. Sound off in chat. I mean, I'm mostly vibing with Willow. Explains the outfit. Yes. That's why she's wearing a habit. You thought it was a Halloween slutty nun costume, didn't you? It can be both. Yeah, I must say, she's rather more cross as one would expect for her alignments.
A nun?
My older sister was misused. She became pregnant. She jumped off a bridge. After that, well, having a relationship, having sex, it wasn't so appealing to me now, was it? I joined the convent as soon as I could. I was barely more than a child when I took my vows. I lived my whole life without the comfort of physical contact. Even when I was getting old and frail, I never let one of the younger sisters so much as brace me as I walked. I didn't want to grow attached. I didn't want to risk letting the pleasures of affection poison my mind. Then, one day... I was too feeble to hoist myself out of bed.
We are in a bit of a serious bit, but a good gag, Rick.
I didn't dare call for help. There was no excuse which justified risking physical contact. So instead, I futilely tried rocking myself back and forth, hoping to get some momentum. In my frustration, out of my lips tumbled, "Damn this bed to hell," or something like that. It was the first time I'd ever uttered profane words. Perhaps the first sin I'd ever really committed while in the convent. The words floated out into the air and straight towards the underworld, where they were heard loud and clear.
Wait, when did she live? What, as in term for damn you all to hell being sinful?
Hold on. You're telling me every time I say swear, like, goddamn, Satan can hear me?
Now you're getting it.
Yeah, it would be in a convent. Sin relativism.
Well, why don't we use that to escape from this little prison then? To hell with these bars, right?
Oh, because that's a rather generously appointed bedroom for a convent.
Dampening field, remember, cancels out all magic.
But...
If you're done with your questions, may I have the pleasure of finishing my little story?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Once those words were heard, a succubus rose from the depths to find me.
I mean, maybe we are just missing that just immediately off the side of the frames are the walls. And at the door, at the foot of the bed is the door. And that's it.
Someone like you?
She was like me, and yet very, very much not like me.
No, it is a very large bed. Alright, calm down. I like the green succubus.
I cannot give you more clarity than that, I'm afraid.
What did you do when she showed up? Call for a priest to perform an exorcism or something?
Glowhorn.
Hardly. If I wasn't going to invite a woman into my room, I certainly wasn't going to invite a man.
Kira's still on Team Red, huh?
Even though I knew what the succubus was, for some reason, I didn't feel any fear. I was a feeble old woman. If something monstrous were to happen, well, death's embrace cannot be avoided forever, you know.
Yeah, I know. Well, what did she do to you?
She asked me if I was having trouble getting out of bed. I didn't speak. I couldn't speak. But I found myself slowly nodding. She walked over towards me. I remember the little clicking of her hooved feet against the cold tiles of the monastery floor. Click, click, click. I could feel my heart beating along with them. She reached out her hand, and I took it. It was so warm. My flesh nearly burned. She pulled me up, and I was nearly eye level with her. Her clawed hand so delicately stroked the side of my face. I never felt so happy. I held her. I cried. She gently lowered me back into my bed, and we made love.
It's all gone a bit quiet in chat. Are you all having a letter to Penthouse moment? Yeah, this is proper horny, isn't it, Kathy?
It was the greatest pleasure of my life. For the longest time, I simply lay there, grinning like an idiot. Nothing seemed to matter. Then, finally, my mysterious companion spoke to me. "You know why you can't get out of bed, right?" she asked me.
Right, it's gay. Love it.
Once again, all I could do was shake my head. Bone cancer, she said it was.
Rick, not how I expected the game to get gay, but I'm not complaining. I know, true. Wasn't expecting the succubus's backstory to be our first encounter of some LGBTQ content. Bone is right. Ayy.
Bone cancer? My mom had that.
Nasty little thing, isn't it? My mysterious friend said I was going to die soon.
Bone zone.
I started crying again. Not because I was going to die, mind you. I knew it was long past my time to go. I was crying because I'd wasted my whole life living and preaching the virtues of chastity. I denied myself the world's greatest pleasure. And for what? You don't have to die, she told me. She could release me from my mortal coil, even restore my youth. If only I switch sides and join her in serving the darkness. If I agreed to become a succubus.
Sounds like a good deal.
When I joined the convent at age 13, I had no doubt in my heart. And when I joined the succubus 70 years later, I had no doubt then either.
Whoa, that's...
When I seduce people, I do it because I just want to spread the love.
That's definitely a euphemism.
I want others to enjoy life while they can.
What about, after they die?
What about it? You know what they say. Heaven for climate, hell for company, right? But I've been monopolizing the conversation. What about you, Willow? Are you enjoying your life?
Isn't the whole point of Catholicism that you suffer on earth to earn eternal bliss in heaven? Yeah, I mean, it's broadly across a lot of Catholics. I mean, the Catholics, Christians. I mean, like, a lot of, like, Christian apologetics, if you say, why is there suffering in the world? Like, why is there all this inequity in everything? And they'll go, oh, yeah, well, there's the promise of eternal reward in heaven. And sometimes, people who suffer more, well, that just makes them better. Fuck. I think after 70 years of nunning, she'd know that. Kira sees nothing bad here. Excellent hair, fantastic glowing eyes, and natural tail. Where did you sign up? I know. For someone who's, like, at least 83, she's looking good, huh? So Kira wants to be a succubus.
Are you embracing your heart's desires? Have you sought comfort in the pleasures of the flesh?
We're starting to get a bit Hellraiser now.
Willow, can you hear me?
Yes! I'm right here.
Tanya gave me this fantastic little thing that'll clear the dampening field. Oh. You're not alone.
You better not be perving, cat.
Nice to see you again, too.
This really complicates things.
Oh, God, it's not an X thing, is it?
You're telling me. What are the odds I'd get rescued by someone who wants me dead?
Ooh. It is an X thing.
Shadow, that's not true, right?
It is. You got to aim a fireball right at her. Then when the field drops, you fry her.
What? I'm not going to kill a defenseless person.
If you don't, she's going to eat your soul.
What? I don't think she'd do that. Right?
I think we're getting to a decision, folks.
Worry, Willow. I won't swallow you down in one big gulp. But
She's got massive horns.
Just a nibble won't hurt. Right?
Yeah, she might just eat something else.
Oh, please. Souls aren't even real.
A day ago, you didn't think the demons were real either, did you?
Shut up, Shadow.
If she gets her powers back and she gets close to you, anything could happen.
That's what we're hoping for.
Willow, don't worry. I promise I'll be gentle.
He's a cat wanting people. There's not that unbelievable. This is true.
Hey! Stay back, Zarcy.
Make me. Oh, wait. You already said you aren't going to hurt me. Are you?
Defend yourself with a fireball or spare Zarcy. Okay, so. No, I'm not putting that. I'm trying to think of funny options here to make you laugh. Our decisions are you know what? I'm just gonna make them simple. Here we go, a little 1 minute poll. It's fire or lust. Either we're gonna shoot her with a fireball. So check out the poll's up. It's up for 1 minute. So whether you need refresh chat, hopefully. No, Art missed it last time. But yeah, either we're shooting off a fireball, or we're gonna give in some carnal lust. Vote lust. Do we even have to ask you? Is Kira already putting all of her channel points into this? Well, somebody wanted fire. Rick wants fire. All for partying with a demon, but wants to see a big kaboom. I mean, Mythbusters is free to watch on, like, whatever they rebranded imdb.tv. I mean, you can have fire and lust at the same time. Just ask any Typo Negative fan. The only thing I remember from Typo Negative, two things I remember from Typo Negative, was just basically their two biggest hits that we would play on the dance floor at the indie club. Obviously, Black Number One, great lipstick. Black, 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 black number one. Was it Typo Negative that did that fucking metal version of Day Tripper? Or was that someone else? The big kaboom or the big buzz? Yeah, we had Clint Boone from the Inspiral Carpets come down as a guest DJ once. And like towards the end of the night, I was going to put on that Typo Negative version of Day Tripper, and I'd put the cans on Clint's head, and I was like, listen to this, and press play, and I was like, and he went, sound man. They also covered Summer Breeze. Oh, I've got to find that. Yeah, that's it. It was a medley, wasn't it? There is a Day Trip medley. Daniel Ash did a version of Day Tripper, but it wasn't metal. Yeah. Can we just fireball the pigs and get Jiggy with Zazie? That would be good. That seems better. Anyway, right, we're going for lust, wasn't it? We're going to spare Zazie and give in to our carnal desires, probably, hopefully, please. Attacks. Alright, calm yourselves, folks. Also,
where'd she go?
Kira, calm? How can I be calm? And where did she go? That was a bit of a tease.
Damn, my head hurts.
Oh, wait.
Did you? Shadow, tell me you heard that.
Heard what?
This has to be a nightmare.
Uh-oh. Have we been possessed? Do we have an invisible friend now? Art like, is that all we get?
This has to be a nightmare.
Yes! She's repeating what I said. That's progress, at least.
It's possession, then.
Maybe within a few hours, these gorgeous arms and legs will be mine too.
Uh-oh. We got possessed by the horny demon.
Fuck. No! This is my body. Mine!
Sorry, Kathy, you think possession is hot? I know you haven't seen many horror movies, but tell me you've seen The Exorcist.
Wait, but really? You think my arms and legs are that nice? Huh. I always thought they were a little...
Willow, who are you talking to?
Zarcy. She's in here with me. She's a voice inside my head.
You haven't seen The Exorcist. Oh, classic film. You saw it right down the street from The Exorcist stairs. Oh, wow. Amazing.
Get the hell out of there!
I would if I could, sweetie.
The world's scariest demon becoming an annoying voice inside your head. This is hilarious.
Thanks, Shadow. Read the book, not watched the film. Ooh. No, never read the book. I somewhere downstairs, I've got a collection downstairs of DVDs of utter shite movies. And every now and again, I will, like, pick them up from Tesco or whatever. And I picked up, I think it's called The Exorcist House, which is based upon the true story that the film The Exorcist was based upon. So it scared the shit out of you. Fair enough. I saw it in the cinema when I was like 15. And then I went to see it again on like the 25th anniversary. So what was that, 98? And I took my born again Christian friend. And we were going to joke about, because he used to, like, pretty much his neck would crack on demand, you know, doing that. And we were joking about that, you know, when the head spinning scene happens, he was going to do that and freak people out. But instead he prayed under his breath for the entire film. Never take a Christian to see, like, a religious-based horror film. And its sequel, The Exorcist House Empty. I've got the Exorcist trilogy DVD box set kicking around somewhere, yeah, there's some good stuff. And the actual Exorcist sequel, Exorcist 2, is a wild ride. Don't watch it if you're epileptic. But it's got Richard Burton and James Earl Jones in it, which is just wild. Anyway, right. We're possessed by a succubus and Shadow thinks it's funny.
No, it's not. Willow, get him to shut up.
You're right, Shadow. It is hilarious.
And the novelization of The Exorcist House of Leaves, which is just weird.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You might live up there, but you can't control what I do. We've got to go see Tanya right away. Hopefully she'll know what to do about...
Oh, yeah. Let's save this down for as a after that. In fact, actually, looking at the time, you know what? I think this is probably a good little cut-off point, because it's 10 to 9. Yeah, that's close. I think that's a good chapter point, isn't it? We're possessed by the sexy succubus demon who is evil, probably, but also sexy. So yeah, let's go. Let's go back here and let's have a look. See who's a boot for the raid. Let's see. Spires is on with some Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Emmy's doing some Stardew. Ollie's just chatting. Are the trousers after you now? Are you the lamb on the Lamb of God? Nice. Shall we go? You know what? Let's go see Emmy, because I feel like we haven't seen Emmy in some time. And oh, Rick, how wonderful and lovely of you. I should probably close that to make sure that some of that money doesn't just sit around in Twitch's coffers. on there. Yes, folks. If you didn't guess already, I'm not after bits or subscriptions. I'm not doing this for the hustle. So Twitch went, charities, and I went, okay, cool. So if you want to do charity donation through Twitch to the Trevor Project, which is a really cool charity helping LGBTQ plus youth, then it's great and it's wonderful and it shows that you're a wonderful human being. I love it. Sit around in Twitch's coffers. Right, anyway, we're gonna finish it with nice. I like that thinking, Rick. I like that thinking. I like round numbers. Right, folks. Yes, have a happy New Year's Eve, because at some point in the next few hours, it's going to become 2023, and we're going to be like, what happened? Why is it 2023? What's going on? Personally, I'm going to be in bed within the next hour, I reckon. But yeah, have a lovely evening if you're going to be doing stuff. And yeah, I will see you all around. You know where to find me. I'm on the Mastodons. I'm in the Discords. And we'll come back here next Friday, 6 p.m. to continue Willow's story. Thanks for popping in, TF, if you're still with us. It is really a nice little game there. Enjoying it so far. And yeah, having some fun. And yeah, thank you for popping in. So again, the game is Wicked Willow by TF Wright. It is available on Steam. Yeah, we've made it weird. We've made it weird, but we are having fun. But yeah, I suggest you support your local indie developers. Anyway, right, that's enough bullshit from me. We're going to go and see Emmy the Odd, who is bloody lovely, and so are you lot, and have a happy new year, and I will see you all soon. Goodbye.